another video. So much fun. So, because we had one practice with Coach Pat, one with Coach Chris, we have now a lot of time to go over stuff like corner kicks, set plays, what do we do? So, this is a quick little video on really a basic setup to corner kick. So, ball's out on the corner, here or there. Let's practice over here. This is not high level strategy, boys, but at least gives us some place to start, okay? So here's Jose in goal. Remember the numbers from last game so you know who's where, or pardon me, the last video. One of the main ideas is this. We come back, we all get back. Our striker's gonna stay up, okay? The striker can stay up as an outlet. That means if it's a short corner and you control it, you have somebody that you can play it to quickly, okay? So somebody stays up. But generally, very satisfying to throw these around. The defensive line is the first line of defense. They're the closest to Jose, okay? They're closest. And then our mid, they're defending up here higher because what's going to happen is the opposing team's players, they're going to put some of their guys up high, okay? Up here. Why? Why are they putting their guys up there? Because they want to be running into the box to head the ball, okay? So when they come up here, I want those midfield. That's Alex, that's Isaac, and that's Elliot. And their job is very simple. They're not even really, they're glancing over here a little bit, okay? So in a perfect world, you're maybe standing like this so you can see the ball and the player. If you're standing over here, you can see the ball, but now you're not tracking the player. Okay, let's assume that this is front of Elliot's face. This is the worst thing we can do in corners, guys. Do not do this. If he's facing the ball. See how number 6 is facing the ball? If that's his face, if he's looking this way, how can he track number 3? How can he track him at all? The only way he could track him is if number 3 lets him and runs in front of him. But no good strikers are going to do that. They're going to go behind you. So what do you got to do? You got to look something like this, where you've got an arm out on the player, but you can still see out of the corner of your eye when he's going to go cross it. But the main job of our mid right here is to just stop these guys from getting into the box. Get in front of them. Don't push them. Don't pull them. But they can't just run through you. So you can shuffle and make it so that they don't get into the box. So for our midfield who's defending on a corner, if all of these players end up in here, you have failed. Okay, that's how you know you failed. Okay, it's objective, it's simple. You can measure your success. Failure. How do you defend well? They run in, oh, you get in front of them, oh, they get in front of you, and then they never got into the box. Great success, okay? That's one of the things we're doing. Now, same with these wingers. What I'm gonna want with our left winger is if the corner's on your side, you come over here and you're gonna guard the short corner, okay? What is a short corner? Everyone knows, you should know, but if not, let's pay very close attention. Short corner is usually someone from their team runs in right here and they play the ball to him right away. And then he kind of just drives in, or he has an easier cross. Whose job do I want to stop that? It's our wingers, okay? So now what that means for a winger is you don't hang out here until you see someone run in and then try to stop the short corner. You get ahead of it, you preempt it, you assume it's coming. So you're just gonna float around here, okay? But you're looking back, you're looking forward, you're always looking at the ball and looking at who's close to you. Looking at the ball, looking at who's close to you. All right, now if we're back over here, my other winger, they're gonna come fill this space over here and listen to Jose, okay? Another principle for us, another big principle. Jose is in charge. Why? Why is Jose in charge? Well, first of all, he's a born leader. But secondly, he is the only one who can see everybody all the time because he's looking this way, okay? If you're 4 and you're looking over here, it's just easy to miss where people are moving. Jose is going to yell at you and tell you where to go, okay? So, does that make sense? Augie's up here, or not Augie, this is Owen for tomorrow to start. If the corner is going to be over here, then we'll have, I believe this is Nathan who comes in and watches a short corner. And then over here, Dylan comes over here and is guarding this space here. But a big principle, okay, so one big principle was Jose. Look up, Jose's in charge, listen to Jose. The other one is I want you guys to be as much as possible on the goal side of the players. Right now, every one of our players is on the goal side of their opponent. Does that make sense? Okay, number 9, goal side. If he's guarding 11, he's goal side. Meaning he's on the side of the goal compared to his counterpart on the other team. If he's over here, is he goal side of 11? No, he's behind 11. You cannot, if he's trying to guard 11, you can't guard a corner from this side. Once the ball's kicked, you'll both run in, you'll be behind him, header in the net. So what are you trying to do? You're trying to get on this side of the player, okay, goal side. So, like I was saying, one of the principles is that Jose's in charge. Listen to Jose. Another one is I really want you to think of yourself like an umbrella. So look at this. This is more of a logical representation than a literal representation, meaning don't actually form a flying V, although, I mean, I'll give you style points. But what I like about this is the idea of you're all like turtled in towards Jose. And once that ball gets played, you want to then push out, okay? Push out those other players. Why? Why are we doing this? Because if you allow them to like penetrate where we are, and we're all kind of mix and match like this, okay? Say we're all like this. I don't even know what team you were before, green. If this ball gets played now, in order for you to get to the ball, everybody has to start running towards the ball. If everyone, that means you're all heading towards Jose. So you're just as likely to kick it in the net as the other team. However, if you set up the way I'm asking you to set up, and don't worry about where the numbers are right now, okay? Because obviously I've jumbled everything up. If you're trying to get goal, making sure that you're always goal side of those players. Now, some of them are going to run in here, and you can't stop that. But still, that means I want you to try to push yourself so that you're goal side of him. Okay? Then when the ball gets played, A, they can't run through you, and B, you're heading out. You're heading the ball out. If I see you out here, sorry, we're yellow. If you're over here and you're trying to guard 11, I mean, you're just not guarding. Right now, 9 is guarding nobody. Number 9 right now is maybe looking for a fast break, not guarding anybody. Gets goal side. If a ball comes out, you're heading out. You're heading out instead of heading back in. You're heading back in. Where's the ball going? No, don't do it, Coach Pat. Don't do it. Yeah, that's what don't do that, okay? All right. I know that's a jumbled mess now. A little bit like chicken soup. But corners feel like that. Corners are a bit chaotic. Okay, principle number 1, Jose is in charge. Principle 2, be goal side. Start as an umbrella and push out. I do not want to see the striker who's like way up, maybe the striker up here, and then we got our wingers, and they're like hanging out up here. What are they doing? We want a lot of people back for the corner. If there's a corner, get back. Only the striker stays up. Okay, so we're goal side. Principle number 3, act quickly. Like get set up quickly and then talk. Don't link, once there's a ball, don't walk back. Run back, listen to Jose, get set up, and then get ready to go. And then you can chat and talk, okay? And talk to each other. Hey, say this is Elliot. Well, actually, we know Elliot's number 6. Say he's guarding number 3. And he's like, maybe this guy's talking to him, and he gets behind him. Jose, bark. You should be barking at Elliot over here and saying, hey, get goal side of your player. Okay, sorry. Like, talk to each other, guys. You're all little coaches out there. What does that mean? You can all see things going on, and you can either help it or you can keep your mouth shut. And I want you to be helpers. I want you to be leaders. I want you to communicate, okay? So communicate to one another. That's how we set up for a corner. Everybody gets back. Striker stays up. The wingers protect the short corners. Listen to Jose. Get goal side. And get back far so that we can push out on a clearance, okay? Very good. Now, what happens? We get possession, we clear out. Hopefully, we keep possession, they start running back, and what do? Our wingers, wherever they are, our defensive, I think it's this one, wingbacks, they spread out, remember? They spread out. And then our wingers are spreading out too, giving us out options. And then our midfield starts setting up like we discussed. Actually, yeah, our midfield are starting to set up like this, and now we're getting back into position, okay? And there's our 4-3-3. All right, it's gonna be fun.